there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there. It's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone. Halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. Hit well. It is out of here. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a two-run homer.
It's time for the Humm Baby Baseball Postgame Show. Brought to you by our friends at Corona Accounting Solutions. Do you need help getting your books together? Are you scared of tax time? Don't worry, the staff at Corona Accounting Solutions can help. Visit us at coronapdx.com and schedule a consult today. Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances.
Fitzgerald drives that one to center field, sending Doyle back at the wall. Go!
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Humm Baby Baseball Post-Game Show in Detroit, and the offense continues to stall. The Giants are averaging about 2 runs a game. Over the last 10 games, maybe a little more, 3 or 4 runs per game. It's not good. It's like every night just struggling to score runs. The pitching is the only reason the Giants are still 31-23 at this point in time, and they lose the game today 3-1. We will recap it all, but first and foremost, Wolf 3100. A little bit of travel fatigue, but better game tomorrow. I hope it was some travel fatigue today, because the Giants, obviously with the day game yesterday, go straight over to Detroit and have a day game today. Washington to Detroit, no day off, and we can say that, but come on. I mean, you guys are athletes in the prime of your lives, your 20s and 30s. You should be able to get over to another city, get a decent night's sleep, and wake up the next day and hit the freaking baseball. And yeah, Wade Jr. with that strikeout, a very tough strikeout right there at the end. A pitch looked a little low, but it was, I believe, in the strike zone. Actually, I wanted to check that one out, but he continues to struggle. He goes today 0 for 3 with a strikeout and a walks, hitting 161. Bailey's at 172, and Matos 0 for 3 is at 147, and Adames is at 205. I mean, that's unbelievable. There is 4 guys in the lineup who are at or below the Mendoza line, and 3 of the 4 are well below the Mendoza line. And Adames is just barely over it. That is definitely not good. And Chapman, not too great either at 218. So definitely not good. Let's take a look at that Lamont Wade. I wanted to see this strike. Yeah, it nicked the strike zone. If we had an ABS system, that would have been a strike. So definitely too close to take for Lamont Wade Jr. right there. We got one from Rob Iman. Time to switch Matos for McRae. At least McRae can play D. And I don't disagree. I think Matos earned a shot this year. And I know the Giants haven't been giving him a ton of playing time. But, yeah, let's see. Luis Matos. I mean, how many at-bats has he actually had? I think he's had enough. I mean, 68 at-bats. 68 at-bats, and he's got 10 hits. Does have 3 bombs, but only 4 RBIs, 147. I can't disagree. McRae's not exactly tearing it up last I checked in the minor leagues, but like you said, he's a great defensive player, and I'm pretty sure he's hitting at least actually barely, but he is hitting over 200, 202 in the, that's career. That's career. I apologize. Can we get his minor league stats, please? Can we get Grant McRae's minor league stats? I thought he was doing better than 200. Yeah, 251. 251 for Grant McRae down in the minors this year. A couple bombs. I wouldn't mind. The swap. What is going on? Justin saw Robert Rocker. The offense is better than what they are showing. Willie needs to wake the bat up. Definitely bring McRae back and bring up Eldridge. Thank you for that $5.99 again. That's from Rob Iman. They ate too many pancakes this morning. That one is per Christopher Byers. Too many damn pancakes. And Wolf3100 again, thank you so much for the support. Big gracias. 27 RBIs from McRae, a solid bat, and some big league experience there. River Cats off day today, I guess, or do they have an off day today? Yeah, off day today on Monday. They are back home playing against El Paso tomorrow. But yeah, when you start looking at the AAA roster, that's when you know you got problems with the offense. And definitely, I mean, I think Andrew Kisner would be a much better bat than Bailey is giving us. Basabi, Devin Mann, Brett Wisely, Hunter Bishop, obviously a longtime prospect. I'd love to see him get a shot, but Gerard Encarnacion is starting his rehab shortly. He did start his rehab. He got hurt or something happened, had a little setback, went back to Arizona. He should be back with the River Cat soon. Marco Luciano, of course. Marco Luciano hit a couple of absolute tanks during this last road trip. I retweeted one of them. You know, it is what it is. I mean, we put only so much stock into AAA bats, but Giants got to do something to shake things up. They got to do something. Check out this Luciano. I don't know how well it's going to
2 by 7.
show.
They're down by 6 in the ninth tonight.
Oh!
Luciano just unloaded again. Oh, my goodness. This one way gone. I think it cleared the ballpark.
Yeah, a couple of bombs out of the ballpark. So, yeah, I mean, we have some minor league options, but then again, Mike Yastrzemski, Matt Chapman, Jung-Hoo Lee, Wilmer Flores, Willie Adames, Lamont Way Jr., Tyler Fitzgerald, Patrick Bailey, and Luis Matos. These are guys that should be hitting. This is our squad right here. I mean, we could tweak it here and there, but, yeah, like, where's Luciano going to play? He can't field. Yeah, you're right. His defense is trash. Pura basura. Adames, safe to say he's a waste of $182 million, no trade clause. A little early to call it a waste, but definitely not off to the great start. The Salvation Army with the 199. Thank you so much, Salvation Army. Always supporting the channel. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, a straight-up loss today. Just waiting for something to happen. The game started 0-0 for the longest time. Shout out to Birdsong. But clearly, the way this team is hitting, you can't give up 3 runs. 3 runs is 3 runs too many. Miller came in and pitched pretty well. Bivens gave us 2 solid today. And even Jordan Hicks looked better out of the bullpen today. But none of it mattered because the Giants could only manage a single run. 1 run? 1 gosh dang run. So it was 0-0 until the 4th inning, at which time Colt Keith got a base hit, Spencer Torkelson got a base hit, and it was Dylan Dengler with the base hit, making it 1-0. So 3 hits that inning, and it made it 1-0. And okay, still a close game, but then in the bottom half of the 5th inning, Baez absolutely livid with the strike 3 call. That was definitely a ball. Let's see, do we have the reaction there? Let's check it out. Okay, maybe I should download it. I'm going to try to actually. I'm going to try to download that. Sometimes when I just play it on the internet or play it on X, it doesn't stream too well. So we'll look at that in a second. But yeah, Javier Baez, not the best day for him. 199 clutch Flores got us on the board. Absolutely. Who else but Flores? A couple of really nice swings of the bat today. And let's see if we can. Okay, I got this video file here. Let's bring it up. Hope it's the right one.
And right there he does the same. That's called strike 3. It was below the zone. And the crowd is reacting negatively. So is Javi with Phil Cuzzy. Here comes A.J. Hinch to try and help his player. And there You know, AJ was a step away from getting out there, and Phil Cuzzy runs Javi Baez, and AJ is trying to block Javi because he is incensed. Joey Cora's out there as well. Javi Baez is incensed. I don't know what was said, but Javi is livid. AJ Hinch was one step away from the plate when Phil Cuzzy threw out Javi Baez, and Javi's going to leave this game. That ball was low. And if we learned anything from Alex Cora and his ejection.
Yeah, so the pitch was definitely a ball. I mean, yeah, decent frame job, but do the umpires not know that catchers actually frame pitches? Have they never heard of that? Interesting. You would think they would teach them that in umpire school. Be aware that the catchers will actually move the glove, so don't be fooled by that. When the catcher goes like this, maybe the ball actually was down here. But anyway, clearly a ball. I mean, anyone could have seen that. And I think Javi was fixing to walk away. He was one step from walking away when he got rung.
And right there, out is reacting negatively. So is
He's saying something here.
Javi with Phil Cuzzy.
Saying blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Now he's walking off. And then he barely said something else. And he gets rung. So yeah, I don't know about that ejection right there. Didn't seem like a best ejection. I would say, I'm going to be fair. Even though I'm a Giants fan, I'm going to be fair with it. I don't think that was a great ejection. But F. Baez at the end of the day. So, so yeah, Baez was absolutely furious right there. Got ejected from the ball game. But then Gary Carpenter got a base hit, and then a wild pitch. Walk to Gleyber Torres. In comes Eric Miller. And almost an immediate walk to Ibanez, who was pinch hitting for Keith. And then Riley Green with a couple of RBIs on the hit. Those were both Hayden Birdsong's runners. And it made it 3-0 Detroit Tigers. And it wasn't until the sixth inning, when Matt Chapman got a base hit, Jung-Hoo Lee got a base hit. In comes a new pitcher. And Wilmer, who else but Flores, with the RBI hit, making it 3-1. Unfortunately, that was it. Flores did get another hit in the game. Ends up with 2 hits today, 2 for 4 with an RBI. He had the best day. He's having a great season. Jung-Hoo did have 2 hits as well. But look at all the offers. Bottom half of the lineup, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom 5 hitters, 0 for 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 0 for 16. 0 for 16. 0 for 16. You can't argue balls and strikes. Yeah, you can't prolong it, but I think he was walking off. Bailey stole the strike though. Yeah, because umpires don't understand. They catch it like, oh, well, it looked like it caught it here. Strike! I was thinking of being an umpire. You know, nothing big, like local. Just to get out on the field and participate. Now I could participate as a player in maybe some local leagues, but not too competitive of a league. Eric, blink twice if Logan is keeping you hostage. Logan's not even here. I put up a movie review that he's been asking for. He asked for so many movie reviews, but my movie reviews don't do particularly well. I'm trying to transition into focusing more on stuff that actually does well. Baseball, post-game shows, documentaries, and actually music talk does pretty well on my personal channel. So I need to do more music talk and less movie talk. But Logan's not going to love that. He does like my music talk. I mean, he likes anything. I can talk about tree bark, and he will be here for it. Hype flicks. Chapman isn't as bad as those other three at bats you mentioned. Has a 740 OPS and might make an all-star team. No, he's not as bad as the other 3. The batting average is not pretty. He's never been a super high batting average guy, although he was one year. I don't know what this phenomenon is. It's something about the pitchers figuring guys out. That a guy will come up, have a great year or two. Like Chapman comes up in 2018, his first full season, hits 278, and he never hits over 270 or even 250 again. Like he never hits anything close to that again. I don't know. I see that happen quite a bit. Even to really good players. Like Evan Longoria. You guys remember Evan, of course, Longo. He came up, and his first 3 years, 272, 281, 294, right? All-star. Like, dude's a future Hall of Famer, and he was still good after that, but never anything close to that again. And he made 3 All-Star teams and then, like, never made an All-Star team again. 08, 09, 10, he's All-Star, and he never made another All-Star team. Like, what happened? It's just interesting. Still good, just not as. But yeah. Look, man, what we're going to do about this? Giants alcoholism. Will Webb get his run support? This team makes me drink till I'm paralyzed. Giants, you got to win tomorrow. You got to win tomorrow. Logan might kidnap Eric to watch a movie with him. Yeah, interestingly enough, I put up a movie review of Mission Impossible. I watched it. I didn't think it was that good. There's my thumbnail. Boring. Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, the final reckoning. See, I only got 16 views. There I am. There he is, of course. You know, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if Logan you're here or not. But I know you're going to watch this either now or after the fact. First of all, he's begging me for this Mission Impossible review. Begging, Logan. I know, if you're here, begging me for this Mission Impossible review. When you're reviewing Mission Impossible, when you're reviewing Mission Impossible, when you're reviewing Mission Impossible. And if you want proof, see on the right-hand side, you watching Mission Impossible? Eric, you watching Mission Impossible? Eric, when you watching Mission Impossible, right? Mission Impossible. So, begging for Mission Impossible. I put up the Mission Impossible review that you wanted. And what does he say? Does he say, yeah, man, I like that movie too, or I thought this, I agree with this, blah, blah, blah. No, Logan. Where's my Children of Men review? When? When is my Children of Review? I put the review you asked for, and you just asked for more. It's never enough. Jiminy Christmas. Think about this. Montero had a 5+ ERA coming into this game, and we couldn't put up a crooked number against him. Something's got to give. That's what I'm talking about. Giants make everyone look like Nolan freaking Ryan. 5 scoreless for Kaider Montero from Santa Teresa del Tuy, Venezuela. He had an ERA over 5. He's got a 4.7 career ERA. Matter of fact, this was probably one of his best starts of his freaking career. Let's see if we can look at the game log for Montero. Here's the game log for Montero this season. Going back, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 8 hits and 5 runs against the Brewers. Then he pitched against the Padres, 4 1/3, 5 hits, 4 runs. Then against Baltimore, 4 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run. Then, he had a really nice game against the Rockies. That doesn't count. Rockies suck. 8 innings, 1 run. So he did dominate against the Rockies. Then he plays the Boston Red Sox, 3 innings, 3 runs, got lit. Rockies, 5 2/3, 5 runs, got lit. 2024, constantly giving up runs, constantly giving up hits. Looked like he dominated against the Rockies, a complete game shutout. Okay, so he can dominate the Rockies and the Giants. This is not good. $2 super chat. Light me into a bonfire. Break out mallows and weenies. Oh, break out the marshmallows. Okay, I got it. It took me a minute to understand what we're talking about. Okay, yes, indeed. Crash out. $199. Thank you so much for that. $199. Wolf 3100 and Tommy Ugsley $2. This stuff is adding up. I appreciate it so much. Encarnacion may play against his old team, the Marlins. Encarnacion isn't coming up. He's still injured. Yeah, he had a setback and he's in Arizona rehabbing. Like, I don't know, Logan might be here. I don't think so because I don't see him saying anything. Of course, we might have banned him, so I can't really remember. Once again, we underachieve, but we're still only 1.5 back of the dreaded Dodgers. It's so annoying. Children of Men review, win, thanks. And I actually recorded the Children of Men review, and I was going to edit it and put it up tomorrow. Now, maybe I'll wait a few days. Just kidding, Logan. Tribe, s'mores are the best. Once again, we underachieve, but we're still only 1.5 back of the dreaded Dodgers. Let's check out the standings. Brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. If you do need any help with your finances, check them out at coronapdx.com. Just takes one person to check them out, and that would help out a ton. But what also would help out if the Giants can start winning some baseball games. Let's check out the standings. They do win. We got 31 wins. Keep this in mind. Giants 574. How many teams are better? Dodgers, Cubs, Mets, Phillies, Tigers, and Yankees. So, for a while the Giants were like number one, and then we're the second best, third best, fourth best, sixth best. Now we're the seventh best. A lot of people are still surprised the Giants have a good 31-23 record, but I think we need to do better. Webby gets him tomorrow. Tribe is a troll. It's crazy. I'm just reading the comments. Tribe has been a supporter for a long time. Jenny Vega would be a better leadoff hitter at this point. I don't disagree. She could definitely hold her own. But what's going on with the standings right here with the Rockies? 9 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, the White Sox have 17 wins. The Rockies have 9 wins. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They're playing right now against the Cubs. What's the score? 2-1 Cubs. This is super concerning. I'm sure there's tons of clickbait articles and videos about the Rockies. It's bad. It's bad. As long as we stay in the mix despite the struggles, we're all good. KP. Mikey Sue's 4. All the regulars are here. Any newcomers? Dark Ness. Cardinals fan. Ken is here. I can see the Giants going on a long losing streak. Wait, I must have misread that. I can see the Giants going on a long losing streak with these bats?
What did you say?
Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. Well, yeah, no, you're right. Bats need to step it up, or that could very well occur. It's bad. It's not good at all. Let's see what's on deck now. By the way, the player of the game today, let's go with Wilmer Flores. He did drive in the only run, 2 hits today. Continues to do what he can to help this team win. We're talking like Giants are having a bad season. They're not having a bad season. Rockies are having a bad season. Giants are having a good season, just not. It's not like domination anymore. It's like a good season. The bullpen has been very solid. Starting pitching has been solid, but the offense has been mediocre on a good day and just simply non-existent on a bad day like today. Practically non-existent. As a league right now, home runs, the Giants are middle of the road. RBIs, because of Flores, the Giants are 11th. Walks, 8th, top 10. Strikeouts, 10th, not too good. Stolen bases were probably dead last. 26th, we just don't steal bases. Rockies have stolen more. Actually, we're tied with the Rockies in stolen bases. Shouldn't be tied with the Rockies for anything. Batting average, Giants are almost last, 231. The only teams with the worst batting average are the Angels, Pirates, Rangers, White Sox, and Rockies. That's effing sad that we're in that kind of company. You know? And sad for the Rangers, too, to be in company with the Angels, Pirates, White Sox, and Rockies. Super sad. Super sad. On base percentage, Giants, we're down towards the bottom, 21st. Hits, towards the bottom, 24th. So, yeah, it's no doubt about it. The offense is the problem. There he is, everybody! All rise. Logan is here.
Oh no! We suck again!
Logan is here. You watched the Mission Impossible review. Oh, I know. We just checked that out. And you told me, what did you say? Did you say how much you thought, agreed or disagreed with my review on the movie? Did you have some insight into the film that you begged me to review? No. You told me, where's my Children of Men review? All I can say is I already recorded the Children of Men review. I recorded it at the same time. I just haven't edited it and put it up yet. I got other things to do, but it will be up in the next couple of days, probably tomorrow. I got to go work out. I got to do my run. I got to do my post game. I got to clean the house a little bit. I got to eat. And I got to sleep. And I got to work on documentaries. Thanks, Eric. Angels suck. They just swept the Dodgers. Yeah, Dodgers, they lost to the Mets 2 games straight, so that's good. Today they play Cleveland in Cleveland, and then at home against the Yankees for 3, and the Mets for 4. So Dodgers have some tough games coming up. If Eric misses a game, we know what happened. Please don't upload the Children of Men review. We need the comedy after shitty games. Kaiser Soze. I don't get a whole lot of views on my movie reviews. That's just a fact. With a few exceptions. For some reason, whenever a new Halloween movie comes out, I do very well. Halloween Kills, 3 years ago, 11,000 views. Halloween Ends, Ultra Rant, 6,000 views. I don't know why my Halloween, when, at least when new movies come out, my Halloween reviews do very well. 1.4 thousand views. We got Paul, AM Echo, Paul. But if they don't make any great trades, let's hope they will continue to win. Okay, yeah. So you know, what can you do? You can beg and plead the offense to get going, but if you can't hit Montero, who we looked at his stats, Kiter Montero, he is not a dominant arm. He's obviously in the big leagues. I'm not saying the dude can't pitch. He's gonna, you know, is he really only 145 pounds? I don't believe that to be the case. This man is not 6'1", 145. Okay. Okay. Is that true? 6'1", 145 pounds? Is that possible? Maybe so. That seems a little too skinny. That seems too light. I don't believe so. Hold on. Is this dude 145 pounds? Is this dude 6'1", 140? I'm about 6'1". 6 foot and a half, 6'1". When I was running marathons mostly half marathons. I was like 180, 175, 180, and people thought I was dying. I was so skinny. They're like, bro, you're unhealthy. And I was 55, 65, 75, 30 pounds heavier than supposedly this guy is. Yeah, I'd say, well, yeah, maybe if you have an eating disorder. Yeah. No way. No way. That's crazy. Kaiser Soze. Can you get a bun in advance of running? We'll take it. I'm 6'1" and go between 160 and 170. Okay, Warlock. Is this dude 145? 145? I just happened to notice that, dude. We need something to distract ourselves from this offense. That is crazy. Good pitcher, though. Good pitcher, at least against the Giants. That's for damn sure. Absolutely not. You see a comment on the old Halloween videos on Eric's house. When? Just now? Just because I mentioned it, you went over there and commented? Or you mean like back in the day? Yeah, there's no chance he's 145. If I got down to 145, I don't know if I would be like Bones. I would be freaking Bones, dude. Skin and bones. What is your link to Eric's house at Humm Baby? So can I sub there? Also, yes! Sub away. Just put up a new review today. Yeah, but I mean, I understand, like, you know, I can put up all the movie reviews I want. They don't do particularly well. That's just how it is. So I have to, I enjoy doing them, and I'm going to continue to do them sometimes, just not, you know, I can't spend too much time on it. It's not super profitable. These videos make about 10 cents each. We're rolling in the dough. 10 cents, 15 cents, 12 cents, 10 cents. What are we going to do with all these pennies? Oh my gosh. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, though. That's possible, yeah. Simply out of the theater review and not a long form. That's actually not a bad suggestion. It's not even a bad suggestion. And for the long form, we'll do occasional movie reviews, but more music. Speaking of music, we've got an instrument right here. It's called a guitar. It's called a guitar, ladies and gents. Appreciate everyone being here today. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Do it immediately. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Favorite Giants player, Will Clark, as a kid, had his rookie card. Had or have? Where is it? Find that card. My favorite Giants player growing up was Kevin Mitchell. Thank you so much, Paul. Favorite growing up was Kevin Mitchell. Then eventually he left, and I kind of was Matt Williams. Eventually he left, and it was Barry Bonds. And then Barry Bonds kind of stayed my favorite because he was just the bomb. He was the best at everything. Eventually he left. And I like JT Snow also. He was there with Bonds. JT Snow was one of my favorites. Then for a couple years there, 08, 09, I don't know who was my favorite at that. Didn't have a whole lot of options at that point in time. Matt Cain was probably, obviously Tim Lincecum, but as far as offensive players, I was a hitter, so I tend to like hitters. We didn't have a whole lot. Benji Molina, John Bowker, Ray Durham, Omar Vizquel, Jose Castillo, Fred Lewis, Aaron Rowan, Randy Wynn. That's our 08. Rich Aurelia came back for a little bit. Pablo Sandoval was just coming up at that time. Travis Ishikawa was just coming up at that time. Nate Shearholtz was just coming up at that time. Remember Scott McLean? Scott McLean was a beast in the minor leagues. He used to hit home runs left and right, but never really got an extended shot in the big leagues. Look, he barely got a shot in the big leagues. Scott McLean, 20 at-bats, 14 at-bats, 11 at-bats, 33 at-bats. Look at his minor league. Home runs, 21, 34, 28, 25, 39, 26, 30, 28, 31, 29. 292 minor league home runs, 1,115 RBIs. I remember this dude was an absolute machine, but no major league team would give him an extended shot. Scott McLean. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. I was looking at his stats right here. Sorry about that. Will Clark, always my favorite. Posey, Crawl, Bumgarner. I wish I could have been a Giants fan as a kid. I like Mitchell and yes, Willie Mack, Willie and Timmy, Posey, Craw, and Belt. My family was watching college football in the American League. No.
What did you say?
Where were you during a Harper Strickland fight? Was watching it on TV. I don't remember where exactly. I guess I was at home at that time. I know it's not your fault. I'm just joking around. That's too bad. Too bad your family didn't watch the proper National League. You see my second last post. It's gonna be your last post if you don't stop effing with me. What do you think harder? Someone being 125 pounds but huge trouble gaining weight, or someone who has 400 pounds but struggles to lose weight? Obviously, if you're asking me, I would say the second thing is harder. Because if but for that 125-pound person, assuming there's no medical condition that's preventing them from gaining weight, I would think it's a lot easier to freaking just pig out and gain weight, as opposed to a 400-pound who's struggling to eat less. But then again, everyone has their own situation, so it could be equally as hard depending on the circumstances. But if you're asking me, I'd rather be 125 pounds because I'm pretty damn sure I can gain the extra 50 pounds I need. I'd rather be 125 pounds all day than 400 pounds and try to lose that weight. But maybe Karaoke Connection is right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's harder to gain weight because some people can eat and don't gain weight, which I don't understand. You got some kind of insane metabolism. Because I eat a freaking gain of salt and gain 10 pounds. Have a wonderful day. Imagine you, Eric, at your height being 120 pounds, being 400. Well, if I was 120, I might cease to exist. I might die. Actually, I might die at 400. Well, I'm never going to be 400 pounds. I'm never going to be 400 pounds. That ain't happening. I've never even been 300. I've never been 250. I have been 240. That's my max in my entire life. 240. And that was unacceptable. All right. So you like that song? Let's do it. Angie, Angie, when will those clouds all disappear? Angie, Angie, where will it lead us from here? With no loving in our souls, with no money in our coats, you can't say we're satisfied. But Angie, Angie, you can't say we never tried. Should have went to work, but they won't pay holiday pay. Oh, I forgot. It is a holiday. It is a holiday. Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a tough one because Memorial Day is for people who are not here to celebrate their day because they passed away. Obviously, the ultimate sacrifice. But happy Memorial Day anyway, and thank you to all those for that sacrifice, including some friends of mine. So it is Memorial Day weekend, which means no mail today. Get that baby out there, Eric. Oh, Eric's release. Watch Eric's release. No, Mission Impossible is already out there. The review is out there. A rare problem to struggle to gain. Eric, you got a picture when you're 240. I don't look that much different than I do now. I don't have a picture, but I've been close. Wow, you think I'm gonna be some kind of big fat guy? I'm not. I look pretty much the same as I do now. I've been close running this channel. I've varied between 200 to 230 during the whole life of this channel, Logan. So I've been probably 230, 234, 235, which essentially is the same as 240. The one holiday you're scared to say happy holiday. Happy holidays, everybody! What did you say? This is for the ultimate people who gave the ultimate sacrifice, and you're celebrating. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Memorial Day. Definitely. It's what it is. No, it wasn't 240. I haven't been 240 since 07. Oh, you got a Fender and a Strat and a Telly. We could play some lead guitar. I don't have my electric with me, but I don't know how well the mic picks this up, though. But yeah. Did I tell you I got to meet CMC last weekend against SAC? Wait a second. Who's CMC? You're gonna have to. I don't know their initials right offhand. Oh, Christian McCaffrey? I'm thinking of Giants prospects. Are you talking about Christian McCaffrey? That's pretty sick if that's who you're talking about. We got a lot of musicians, a lot of guitar players in the chat. Oh wow, that's amazing. I'm trying to think of Giants prospects who are CMC. I'm like, who the hell is CMC? I'm thinking of like River Cats prospects. Oh yeah, of course. That's awesome. Running down the road trying to loosen my load. 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Yes. Yes, indeed! Beginning drummer, drums, a guitar. We got the Humm Baby band together. You want to know the time? Exact time. It ain't happening, Logan. It comes out when it comes out. You just have to be patient. You just got to wait. The more you ask, the longer it's going to take. The more you ask, the longer it's going to take, and the more chance for a complete meltdown, and the more chance I freak out. You don't want me to freak out. You don't want another meltdown. Bad Moon Rising? How say is up? I see bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes, lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. We got it. We don't play. If the Giants make the playoffs, you wear the crazy crab outfit again. There's one person in the world interested in me wearing the crazy crab outfit again, and his name is Logan. No one else even knows about that channel. I appreciate this super fandom. Yeah, crash out Eric. Have a great day. Giants winner. We're coming up on 50 minutes. I got to do my workout. It has to happen. We have no choice. I want to thank everyone for being here. And happy Memorial Day. And we're thinking of those who lost their lives. Also those who were injured. I know that's not maybe part of Memorial Day, but you know, all those who went to war and came back messed up. That's bad too. And one of the places I donate to is the who do I donate to? The Paralyzed Veterans of America, because I could not imagine. That's one of the worst things. I don't even want to think about not being able to move. That's rough. Eric is going to straight up destroy you, Logan, 100%. Used to play the flute, but I quit. How much I got to pay for the crazy crab outfit? I never had a YouTuber behave like this. Well, I got it in the closet, but the nose is gone. It had like a red cowboy hat was the nose with 2 nostrils, and it's going to cost about I'll say $400 $400. You send a $400 super chat right now, and I will appear as Crazy Crab tomorrow. It ain't happening. Don't do it, Logan. Don't do it, Logan. You need your money. Don't do it. Because I gotta buy a new cowboy hat. Actually, I won't say tomorrow, but give me a few days to get the costume fixed up. All right, here. Have a great one. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. We'll talk to you next time. And I will always do my duty, and no matter what the price, I've counted up the cost. I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you. But dying's asked of me. I'll bear that cross with honor. 'Cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proud to take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. American soldier, I'm an American soldier. Let's go tomorrow. Turn this thing around tomorrow. San Francisco Giants couldn't get it done today, but tomorrow, new day, new way. Won the series in Washington, can still win the series in Detroit. And what's on deck? The best. Logan Webb against Jack Flaherty. Is not having a great season, but let's not make him look like the Jack Flaherty of last year, of Jack Flaherty at his best. Let's he gives up 4 runs a game. Let's score at least 5 runs tomorrow. And I got the Giants winning it 5-3 tomorrow. Webb, Flaherty. Let's freaking go, everybody. Marching centric. The flute is where it's at. 400 bones. Hey, you asked, I answered. No deal. No deal. I said the answer. You asked, I answered. I'm not asking for anything, but you're asking me for something. The Crazy Crab costume is retired. It's retired. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Let's get some run support for Logan Webb tomorrow. Old school Giants fans will get that reference. And until then, have a great day. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
He is stopping. He's going back. He's going to run down. Ball gets away. This one's over. Oh, my freaking goodness. But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa. Jeff Passan has the Giants getting Chris Bryant. I am taking the Atlanta Braves.